Imagine there's a plank of wood on the floor and I said, hey, there's $100, I want you to walk across that plank. Whether you need the money or whether you don't need the money, you're probably gonna walk across that plank, all right? Now, if I said to you, hey, listen, take that plank of wood and lift it up 6 feet off the ground, I'm gonna give you $100. And you're gonna go, maybe, I'm not too scared of heights, $100 is probably worth it. If I fall, I might get a bruise, I'll walk across that plank of wood. Now, if I said to you, I'm gonna raise that plank of wood exactly the same width, the same distance, you've already walked across it twice, I'm gonna lift it up between two buildings and said, hey, it's $100, walk across that plank, you're gonna go, nope, not at all, it is too dangerous, if I fall, I am going to die. However, if I change the reason and said, hey, your child is in that building and the building is burning, you need to get across that plank of wood to save your child, you will be across that plank of wood quick, sharp, okay? And the reason is the why has changed. And so many people that are not motivated to lose weight, get fit, get healthy over the age of 50, struggle with their why. Now, I go through a system of goal setting within my fitness facility as a personal trainer and own New Zealand's only fitness studio for people over 40. And this is the goal process that I set. And a big part of what we do, we understand people are not motivated. And that is the biggest barrier. You just can't be asked to get up in the morning and go and exercise or eat healthy because of your mood and everything else. But a lot of the time it isn't just about that, it's about because your goal hasn't been solidified to understand why you need to do what you need to do. And a lot of times when we go through this goal setting process, you have, what are your main 3 goals? And you can write this down as you go as well. And you're gonna go, my goals are weight loss, is to be stronger, to have more balance and be fitter. And I go, great, tell me a little bit more, why are they important to you? And then you say, well, my balance is a bit bad and I slipped over a couple of times and I banged my knee and I've got to, cut. Okay, good. So what is the reason then? Well, I don't want to fall over and hurt myself. That is your goal. You don't want to build your balance, you want to not fall over. And then you go to weight loss. How much weight do you want to lose? 20 kilos, 44 pounds, whatever that is. Say, well, why then? Oh, so I can fit in my jeans. Yeah, but why is that important? Because I feel really embarrassed. Well, embarrassed in front of who? Oh, look, I don't feel sexy in front of my husband anymore, or my wife doesn't like my belly and doesn't find me attractive. Then you want to lose weight simply because of the confidence thing and to be more attractive. It isn't losing 20 kilos. And when you can go a couple of layers deep within that process, you will be far more motivated. Because the thing of it is, when you wake up in the morning and you say, I need to lose weight so I can be attracted to my partner, or I need to get stronger and fitter and improve my balance so I don't fall over and break my hip, okay? They are the very, very reasons that you get up in the morning to do it. So my journey, I've lost over 44 pounds or 20 kilos. I've kept that off for 16 years. And my goal is now never to be fat again. That is my goal, because I don't want to be overweight anymore. I don't want to, be bullied like I used to be and have people tease me for having a flabby chest and all those things, okay? So my goal now is never to be fat again. And when I wake up every morning, I choose to exercise, I will choose to eat a little bit healthier and all those things as well. So when it comes to becoming motivated, setting some goals for yourself, you gotta have a very solid reason why. You gotta have the goal for sure, then you gotta have the big, big why. The next thing you need is then how are you gonna achieve that, okay? And you might go, oh, I'm gonna just go to the gym 10 times a week. Well, no, that isn't what it is. You need to get to the gym 3 times a week. You need to start off nice and easy and build to your goals every day. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna celebrate success. You've gone to the gym 3 times, tick that off. Winning, you're on your way to your goals. Then you go, I've eaten I've eaten healthier, I made a better choice today. I didn't have the chocolate, I had some fruit instead. Great, that's a goal, that's your winning goal. And what you do then, you create process-driven goals. And process goals just mean they're the steps that you take to get your big goal, because losing 20 kilos is massive. Losing 44 pounds is massive. Improving your balance is massive. But what you can do, you can practice balance every single day. You can choose a healthier meal every day. You can read food labels every day. And they're the little things that you need to start working on every single day for you to be successful with your long-term goal. So when it comes to being motivated, motivation is the thing that gets you started. You have this intrinsic desire to, I need to do this thing because of the emotional reason that you just figured out, and you hate yourself and you don't want to do it, or you've had a fall. That's motivation. Then it becomes discipline, and discipline comes from understanding your why and doing daily things, process-driven goals every single day. Now, if you are somebody that is looking to try and get stronger or lose a bit of weight, I've got a couple of free guides for you that are absolutely amazing. One of them is a full strength program. So if you are over 40, it's totally designed for you guys to get strong with a nice full body workout that you can follow. All you do is comment strength down below. If you need something to, need to start losing weight, I've got a 10-step calorie deficit blueprint. Bit of a mouthful, but it's going to explain to you how to create a calorie deficit, understand the exact steps that you need, and very, very straightforward. It's the exact process I use in my fitness facility and what I use myself over time. Just comment blueprint down below as well, and I will send that over to you. And if you want both, comment both, and I will send them both over to you at the same time. So that was my video for today. I took a beautiful little stop off on the way back from Tairua today up to Auckland. I thought I would do this video for you guys because I know motivation is such a big thing for people, and I know that without motivation you can't achieve your goals at all, and you've got to have a strategy to do that. So basically what I need to do, set some goals, understand the reason why, then do the activities that you need to do to get there. Now, this is a coach's corner video, okay? And if you've done a coaching corner video, we've done about 3 or 4 before, okay? There's a little thing that I'd like you to do, because if you've made it into 6.5 minutes of me talking about this, then you're invested. You want to learn to become motivated. You're coming into part of my world now, and you are becoming part of the Fit for Life over 40s team and community, although it's small right now. And I want to give you a secret keyword at the end, and that keyword is plank. If you can comment plank down below, I know you've made it to the end of this video, and there's a high likely chance that you are going to be successful on your health and fitness journey, and that is what I want, because you've just found somebody on the internet that you don't know, you spent 6 or 7 minutes listening to me, may think that the advice is good and worthy and everything else, and you stuck around to the end, and I want to reward you for that. So comment plank, let me know. There is going to be a video in the top left corner which YouTube thinks you may like, so go and head to that video there, and I will see you in that video. Take care, team. Bye bye.